Hello, everyone. This is Doug Nelson with Bodywork Associates and Precision Neuromuscular Therapy. In today's video, I just want to go over a few self-care things that you can do for TMJ pain and discomfort. Just some simple things that you can do at home that really can make a difference in between you seeing one of the precision neuromuscular therapy practitioners. So first, just one daily practice that you should have is that there's something called freeway space. So during the day, as you're going about your day, there should be just a little gap between your front teeth as you go about your life during the day. And if you're like me, you will often catch yourself with your teeth touching, which is meaning that your jaw is clenched. And that's a problem. So anytime you catch yourself doing that, just relax your jaw. And again, just 3 millimeters of space in between your front teeth will do it. It's a really interesting thing because this joint is a weight suspending joint, which means if you totally relax your jaw hangs down, and that's not good because you like catch bugs and stuff. So, and you look, so that's not a good thing. But so where is that balance between relaxed but not too relaxed? And that's part of why this area can be really difficult, because it's an interesting threshold to manage. Whereas other joints that are weight-bearing joints, they don't have that same struggle. So the neurology of this is actually quite complicated. Relaxed, but not too relaxed. It's a difficult balance point for muscles. So whenever you catch yourself with your jaws clenched, just remember, just a little open space between your front teeth. That's the first thing. The second thing is this principle that when you contract like a bicep, when you contract this muscle, the opposing muscle has to relax. So you can actually relax the muscles that close the jaw by just adding a little resistance to the muscles that open the jaw. So opening your jaw against resistance. So you just put a little pressure under here and just very nominal, just a little bit of pressure, and try to open your mouth against that resistance. That will relax the muscles that close the jaw. And here's another simple thing that you can do, which is when you open your jaw, open and protrude your lower jaw a little bit forward. So it's that kind of thing, almost making it's almost like a little circle, but protruding your jaw as you open it. There are a multitude of reasons why that can be really helpful, but something to add to the repertoire. Now, when we talk about the closers of the jaw, there are two main ones. One is the temporalis, this big fan-like muscle that's up here above the ear. And that is a very strong closure of the jaw, attaches up here. But if you I'm going to turn my head, and if you can see, if I just do little circular motions, pushing this muscle against my skull, it should be a broad kind of sheet-like, fan-like muscle. And if you feel like you're flipping over some very prominent either bands or nodule-like things in that muscle, that's something that gently, in a circular way, you'll want to work towards. You'll feel like a bone prominence here. It's called the zygomatic arch. Above that, a really good place to work. And again, doing what's called circular friction, just to tolerance at whatever level works for you. Now, just below that bone, that's the kind of this cheekbone here. Below that is a muscle called the masseter. And in fact, if I put my fingers here and bite down, and you do the same, you'll feel that muscle pop up. The muscle attachments on the underside of that bone, the masseter, are really, really good things to do, again, in a circular motion, just massaging the attachments of that muscle to this zygomatic arch and a bone called the zygoma. So don't worry about that. All you have to do is bite down, and whatever you feel engaged when you bite down, that's the masseter, and that's what you want to work. And that can be really, really helpful. Don't overdo it. It should feel really good while you're doing it. Don't be too aggressive. I think you're going to find that really helpful. Those two muscles are two of the really big closers of the jaw. The third one, called the medial pterygoid, is a little harder to get to. So just do those two. I think you're going to find that helpful. One other thing, if it's really, really tight and achy, another thing that you can do is take a washcloth, soak it in really nice hot water, warm water to tolerance, and then put it against this whole area of your face. Just kind of let that soak in. And really just thinking about letting this relax and soften as often as you can is a really good thing. I mean, it's nice to do it with the washcloth. It's nice to do it with this. But the thing we started with of catching yourself every time you feel like your jaw is clenched during the day, it's a retraining process. It's more of a software problem, just getting yourself to keep your jaw relaxed while you're doing your daily activities. I hope you find this helpful. Thanks for watching.